Investing in girls' education is an investment in Liberia's future.
I want today to stand as an example and an evidence that to educate a girl is truly educating a nation. And so we look to our fathers, we look to our uncles, we look to our brothers, we look to our leaders to see it important to educate our young women. We cannot leave half of our population behind. So it takes all of us to make sure the Liberia we want, we are the ones that are the architects of that Liberia that we want. And we can only do it if we do it with integrity and let excellence be our guide.
In a nation rebuilding from decades of conflict, education holds the key to Liberia's future. For girls, access to quality education is not just a right, it's a powerful tool for empowerment. This documentary explores the impact of the Liberia Improving Results in Secondary Education Project, a World Bank-funded initiative transforming the lives of young women across the country. The Liberia Improving Results in Secondary Education Project, launched with a $47 million grant, aimed to significantly improve the quality and accessibility of secondary education in Liberia. A key component of this initiative was addressing the high dropout rate among girls, particularly between grades 9 and 10. The project sought to increase girls' retention and completion rates, ultimately enhancing their job readiness. The project recognized the significant challenges facing secondary education in Liberia, including inequitable access, low retention and completion rates, especially among girls and rural youth, and poor quality and relevance of education. Launched in 2019, the Liberia Improving Results in Secondary Education Project targeted a critical need, increasing access to secondary education for girls, particularly in rural and marginalized communities. Through scholarships, infrastructure improvements, and teacher training, the Liberia Improving Results in Secondary Education Project aimed to break down barriers that prevent girls from reaching their full potential.
I am student S. Roman from the Child Seven Central High School located in Bomi County, Tottenham City, Liberia. I'm a beneficiary, a successful beneficiary of the IRISE program. You know, this IRISE program means a lot to me. Seriously, it means a lot to me because where the IRISE program took me from, I cannot even imagine if I could have reached this far, but the IRISE program has brought me to this place. It all started when I graduated from the 9th grade class. I had my family, but my mom and dad stays in Grand Cape County and they don't have money, seriously. My father is very old, my mom and my dad have 7 children. So the responsibility is too much. My elder sister and her husband decided to take me in so I can be able to attend school. They brought me to my current location now. So after I graduated from 9th grade, my sister's husband did not have money to send me to school because he had other kids. I love education, so I was thinking where I'm going to start from. But through IRISE today, I'm a proud senior student of the Child Seven Central High School. I am so grateful. I don't know how to thank IRISE Project right now because I've benefited from this program for good 3 years, 10, 11, and 12. I am so happy. I'm so grateful to IRISE, and I don't even want for this program to end. Seriously, I don't want for the program to end, but to continue because we are even coming out of high school now. We don't know where we are standing now to go to university or college. So we want for IRISE to continue helping girls education so that Liberia can be a better place, so that Liberia can stay on a map. so that we can see our girls and young women not only being babies' mama, but also being ministers, being president of our country. So I want to say thank you to IRISE so much. Don't mind my sweating. I'm so emotional right now. So my face has to sweat, yes.
So my name is Marissa Zambo and I'm the 12th science class of the Pastoral School System, a prospective graduate. I came from a family of 10 children. My father has 10 children and he's just making $50 United States. And it's kind of difficult for all of us to go to school. So that money is very small. We all know how the economy is right now. So it was kind of difficult for transportation, for recess, for feeding, and so forth. But through the IRISE project, I was able to pay my own tuition. I was able to buy my own uniform. I was able to pay some activity fees on campus. I was able to do it. So I want to thank World Bank and IRISE project for this great initiative. And I don't want it to just be in Grand Bazaar alone, but all part of Liberia, so that all that are suffering in rural areas will benefit and cannot drop out of high school. And I also want them to, reach out to poor children as well, because most of the boys too, they are kind of stranded. They are suffering. So if you want to help, in school, it should be both boy and girls, so that it can be gender based.
I'm Geraldine H. Massacre from the Robertson Government High School, 12th grade class. I started my education from this school, and when I got to the 8th grade, I dropped from school because of financial support. And then I left. Later on, when I went Monrovia to my Indian, she decided to follow my education to 10th grade. Again, I dropped. I came back to Robertson, Mr. Simpson saw me and he asked me whether I was not going to school. I told him it was because of financial support. And this is how he told me about the scholarship. So I accepted it, and when I came, they accepted me in the school. I started going. The first semester, second semester, I decided to sing all. They both give us C-card. They told they sing all 195. And the following time they rounded money up to $270. The 12 grade money I used it to pay my 1 year old rent. And I see money I use to buy my using material and buy food inside it. I would like to tell them thank you to them, and I hope they will continue it. So we will appeal to them to follow up to the next classes as you started from 10th grade to 12th grade, because for us we're already working away.
My name is Madeline Mzeze. I live Takomata, Bamanteshpe, Babul County, Republic of Liberia. My father died in 2019 and he was supporting me. But after he died, I stopped going to school. I stopped going to school because my mother is a farmer and she don't have money to support me to go to school. After her husband died, I left with her in Takbama. So I stopped going to school at that time. I stood up because I'm the only teacher and mother children. So I have to support myself in order to sustain myself in life. I have to beg me to pay my school fee to go to school. After I got into senior high, I enrolled at Takbama Central High School. When I got into 10th grade, I heard about this scholarship that was supporting girls only. So when the people wanted to put money down, and then things start getting well with me, I left Takbama, I pay rent for myself, I feed myself, clothe myself, do everything for myself. Our project is helping me. So, even to come for this was, I was thinking how to come. What to come and be here. But unfortunately, God just made, and the our money, people send our money. When they send the money, we use some home, and then I came with some. After I pay my rent, but I came with it. I've been using it, and I'm still using it. Even pay some school fees in the school, some activity I'm supposed to do, I pay in the school. So I just want to appreciate our project for the hard work, for the supporting towards us, not only me, but my friends and I, towards us, and I want them to continue. They shouldn't stop because it helps me and it makes me to value myself in society. But since the project came in, I can do everything for myself. So I just encourage them to not stop. And I even want for them to involve the boys into it too, because the boys too are facing difficulties in school too. Sometimes they will drop out of school because of school fee. So I just appealing to you guys at least to involve the boys into the scholarship. At least it will be okay for them. Then we can see how best we can build our future for tomorrow, because we are the future leader of this nation. So I just encourage them to bring it back to even take it from junior high, because junior high to say in our school, children are facing difficulties in school too. They have to go scratch farm before they pay school fees. So I just appealing to you to please help us with the student.
My name is Kefti Nina Jacob, a beneficiary of the IRISE Project, currently a prospective graduate of the Basel School system. First, I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to the board of IRISE for helping us financially, most precisely with the female students of Grand Basel and other countries within Liberia. Through the help of IRISE Project, I want to open up business that helped me through all my school years. So I want to say a very big thank you to IRISE Project, and I hope it will be a continuous project for other students who are self-supported, that they will be able to benefit a lot. Through the IRISE Project, my first money I got, I want to open a Willow Market where I sell chain, earring, ladies material. It really helped me a lot.
I'm Roslina Improvement from the Robertson Governor High School 12th grade class. I must say in a way that the scholarship actually helped girls to stay in school, because I got some of my colleagues that we all started from the table and we are now about to leave high school. All thanks to IRISE, because when you sit back and think that you want to leave high school, you will feel that, oh, I got something coming every 3 months that I can depend on. The most exciting moment was after I done getting my school things, before, let's say within 2 or 3 months, I also got my alert, and then it came in full. It was so interesting, and then it kept me getting more glued to school, because I feel that I'm going to school and being paid, and then I would not want to let go of that money I'm having, because I want to get it every time and will be in school. I must admit, IRISE has really helped us a lot, because it helps us to be in school every time. So a very big thank you, and we appreciate every bit of what you have done for us. We pray and hope that this project will continue, and not only in senior high but also in the junior high, because we also understand that girls that are blessed, that are not fortunate to come to school, they are not only from the senior high level but also the junior high level. The junior high students feel that they are left behind, and we notice that girls that don't have money also they are many in the junior high sector. So if they can also stay in the product of junior high, maybe by nursing from the 7th grade up to 12th grade, it will be a most exciting thing, because we have a lot of girls coming back to school because they feel that they have something to hope on and something that will keep them in school. I want to say a very big thank you to IRISE, a very big thank you to World Bank for supporting this project, and we pray that this project does not stop here and also continue until the next time. Thank you.
I'm student Nancy B. Seru from Goblin High School. First, for what they have done for us, we cannot repay them. Some of us, it wasn't easy. We struggled to make life. For me, I was staying with people, I was mistreated, and I decided to leave the place and come back home to my parents. But when I came, my father told me that he don't have money to send me to school. But I decided to sit because I was not having support. But IRISE helped me. Now they pay my school fees. They did so much for me. I'm so happy. I'm so glad. I'm so grateful to them. I pray that they continue this program for the others, that will have great impact in their life, like they has impact in my life.
My name is Jimmy from Bama Central High School. I'm in the 12th grade class. The scholarship helped me when my mother passed off, helped me to see after my mother, to see her better, to go well. It even helped me to send my brother and sister to school, because when my mother passed off, there was no money again. Now through the scholarship too can help me to send them to school back. Ministry of Education, thank you. The World Bank, thank you.
Firstly, I'm student Sarah and Seth from the Womawo Public School.
I just want to appreciate IRISE Project for supporting with the girls. The IRISE Project did a lot of things for with the girls in Liberia. Some people are from poor background, especially me. I'm from poor background. My father blind, my mother is a farmer. Once a time, I was going to school. The struggle was hard on me. Sometimes I dropped about 4 years. I was going to be small come out of high school, but things were very difficult for my parents. My parents struggled hard to send me to school, but still they couldn't make it. So I came to Lover Bridge once for a visit. I saw a man named Eric G. Kane. He interviewed me, asked me some questions. I answered. He told me that he was going to be able to sponsor me from every to Navary. I said, okay. I said, no problem. I came to academic year. I started from every to the Navary. Things get worse up again. And after my father get plan totally and I can't move. I said, you people taking somewhere. So I started thinking, I said, but how this will be? I won't go to school. I will in the village. I sat down. So I heard about this scholarship. They say certain scholarship came to the school called IRISE Project. I say, I have one instructor call me. They say, oh, they get scholarship here for the girls. I want you to please come and join us. I came last time. I took my time from the village. I came. I spent 2 days here. They posted that they were going to come. That day, they never turned up. They stayed the following day in the call. They were coming, but stay nothing. So the last day, they came. I went for the interview. The uniform was successful. The IRISE Project did a lot of things for me. Right now, I read my was. It's true, the IRISE Project. I in school right now. I read the national exam. It's funny. IRISE Project. IRISE Project did a lot of things for me. I live on my own because my parents are getting everything, food, clothes, wedding, medical, everything is from the IRISE Project. I even tell the people, thank you. I want to appreciate that effort. I want them for them to extend the scholarship for our sisters and brothers that are coming. I even ask me the program to extend the boys too. Some of the boys they don't have help. So some of the schools, so I want the IRISE Project or the government to bring that name that they will be there. Even if the girls get 100%, the boys get 40%, we appreciate. So I want to appreciate the IRISE Project. They did a lot of things for me, the girls, especially me. They always say, anywhere I go, I will appreciate the IRISE Project for what they did for me. Right now, I'm on this stage. I appreciate it. Good.
They came out town as small, but they don't have money to pay our school fees. But they came in, they helped us, and now we are able to reach this far. So I really want to be appreciative. I want to tell them thank you for helping us to reach this far. And also I want to make a recommendation that they should continue the scholarship because there are other people that in the lower classes wishing to be on the scholarship are not able to pay their school. So I want to plead with them to please bring the scholarship back and we want to the young people. They will continue like to university level. I would really appreciate it because it's really helpful to us. I'm going to tell them that they should come to school because nowadays the people prioritize girls' education. During those days they used to say educate girls just will end up going back in education, but now they prioritize girls' education because they say like if you educate a girl child, you educate a nation.
My name is Mary Kamara from the Sastan Public School from the District of County. My mom started sending me to school in the 9th grade. I got promoted to the 10th grade, so not having money to send me to school. So I decided to sit down. She said, oh, now we're looking teen hard, so you just need to sit down. I said, alright. And now, but honestly, I understand because no financial. Later, I got a call from Sastan Public School that I should come. I said, oh, my mom, they don't have money to send me to school. They said, oh, come. So I decided to make my way in. I come to Sastan Public School. I had the Subcomponent IRISE Project. From that time, I was not paying school fee, and that money it helped me to pay my rent and to settle some of my school program. I want to tell him, thank you, and to appreciate him. What's that in me up? School to come to school, what's that with the girls? Because some of our job with no money, we feel we say, oh, we'll not get time to go to school again because no money, no financial support. But I want to tell you, thank you for encouraging all with the girls.
My name is Patience from Public Community School, located in Grand Kimon County, Subcomponent history. I'm in the 12th grade class. Our 10-year one lost my father in a drive from school. My mommy taking care of me, try to help her to see her best to send me back to school. And the fighting her when I attended the public school, I was in the 10th grade when I dropped. Before coming to school, I heard about the Girls IRISE Project. And my mom started encouraging me, so they started encouraging me for me to join the program. And join the program, it wasn't easy for me. Yeah, I started fighting it to even get the money out of work, but it helped me to pay my school fee, do some things, and even buy my shoes, school materials. It helped me to do a lot of things for me. And I would like to tell the Ministry of Education, thank you.
Yes, I'm Elizabeth Titopa from the Charles Henry Dewey PM session. I will tell you a story about myself. When I was in the 8th grade, I dropped out from school because of no money. My parents, they didn't have money to send me to school, and my parents were old that they don't able to make anything for me. So I decided to move to my sister in Bomi County. She decided to send me to school, but things were difficult on her. It wasn't easy. So I dropped out from school. Until one morning I was passing, I saw a car parking in front of the school. I decided to go see because I was selling. So now I go sell for people, they pay me. It was not much, but I tell God thank you for that. And when I met a car parking, they said a scholarship was given to students. So I decided to write my name and take the advantage. So I wrote my name, they gave me the form, I filled in the form, they decided to give off form and sinker. I started attending the school, and I attending today at almost all of high school. This is my last year to end high school. So I tell the IRISE program, thank you for helping me, for building me up. And even that money they used to send it help my sister and myself. We even pay children's school fee for all of it, and even support the home.
I was in the 9th grade. My mother was working. My father did not have a job. Yes, my mother was sustaining the whole family. She was helping us in the process. For thanking, she lost her job. She lost her job, she was not doing nothing, and I was going to take wire. She was not having the money. So my auntie helped to give my mother the money. When I entered in the 10th grade, I brought the program. When they brought the program, I was so happy because I was not having nothing and my mother was not having anything. I want to say a big thank you. They did extremely well by bringing this program into Sando County.
I'm student Santa Giri from the 12th class of Public High School. I was born by a single mother. My mother was 8 months old, pregnant for me when my father passed up, which was in Bomi County, Tottenham. So she took care of me, she struggled for me till she started sending me to school. I started my education in Bama. When she came here, she left me here, she had the family, which was helping me, but it was not 100% like biological father. So when she came like she sent for me, I left from Bama, I followed her, I came. When I came, my education to go to school, it was not easy. He said he can't send me to school, which is the stepfather. So my mother started struggling again. She brought me into public school. I started my 7th grade. But it was not easy because my mother not getting it. She's struggling. When they say, oh, even though she can get food to eat, but my parents can't get it. So our inexperience, she used to try her best to help me. So I reached in the 9th grade, I wrote my wire for in the school. When I got promoted to the 10th grade, it was on a Saturday. When they came, they called. They said all girls should go on the campus. I have a key on campus. They gave us phone, we fill in the phone, gave us SIM card with numbers, and how the people left. When they left, they came back, they gave us cell phone, the RTL touchscreen. So we started using it. It was very important for some of us because we never had Android phone at that time. So when they brought that phone, it was helpful to us. So we started using it. And I get motivated with the girls need to me. I really appreciate it today. So the Ministry of Education, I would like to take this time to appreciate you. You did extremely well in our life. It was not easy. Working first few people came second in our life. You are doing extremely well like parents to us. Well then, you thank you. I want to give a big appreciation to you. Thank you so much.
On Jackson House School. The IRISE Project helped me a lot. During my days of 10th grade, my mother don't have money to pay my school fees. She sell old stories, a lot of things to pay my school fees before attending a particular year. Faced difficulties in my 10th grade year. Before the IRISE Project came into my life, it helped me to extend my knowledge, to build my education. IRISE Project helped me a lot in education. It helped me from 10 to 12 grade now for now. IRISE Project helped me to pay my school fee and buy all of things for my school. It also do a great things in my life. I stayed here to appreciate the IRISE Project, the administrators, and the World Bank for making me to be a great person in the society.
My name is Didi J. Kiao for Sastan Public School, Bomi County, Doan District. My mother passed away, there was nobody to help me in school. So I stayed for good 3 years. When I stayed for 3 years, I had my late grandmother, but she passed away. She gave me this money to make business to go to school. I had to generate that money. I registered myself in school during my 10th grade year. I can't start public school, but my distance was far away from me, so we only until our grant took money and I was part of the program. I get money from it. I rent my room, I pay my school fee, I buy my uniform. I had to start going to school.
I'm Tatos Barnabas Fure from Bamata, which you people are presently. I am a practical nurse by profession. I want to extend my thanks and appreciation to the IRISE Project for what they did for my sister, Ruth Kamara. It wasn't an easy task for you to hold your sister and then sending her to school, and then we see organization like the IRISE Project. They came to help in the process. They pick her up from the 10th grade, and today she has finished 12th grade. Presently, we have found a way for her to go to college. It was as a result of the government of Liberia and the IRISE Project. Thank also to the World Bank that supported the government of Liberia.
Welcome, Sunshine. Welcome, mommy. Welcome, Sunshine. How about the test today? Okay, just computer. Praise God. For the hands that join me to reach this far, may that God continue to bless them. I tell God, thank you for those that took part for the scholarship to reach this level. I tell God, thank you for them. May the good God continue to bless them. Welcome. I tell God, thank you. Helena was the first student from the program from her 9th grade year while she was in the school. Then to promote to the 10th grade I had the school, the program was helping her. So from 10th, 11 to the level today, I tell God, thank you for that. The stress was a rest. Because from the garden or the farm that we're doing, we sell, we use them for seeds, get her material, but this time around, at least she get 3 sets of uniform, got shoes, got enough food, she eats on time through the scholarship. And myself, I'm blessed to see myself this level today. I give glory to God. Let God continue to help the organization. Not only for them, but let it be for other students. The whole Liberia, even Bomi County, will always benefit. So I'm very grateful for them. Let God continue to bless them. God will strengthen them. God will help our children after this, they will move forward. Now after the scholarship, then they say that no. But then they say, let all of us see their example and follow it.
I'm actually grateful to God for the scholarship because the scholarship did a lot for me and my family. After I got through messing up, my mommy got fierce with me. She was angry with me and I came back and apologized to her. I have my 2 children. After I moved my children to work, I had one entered way. Certain time I reached, I heard about the scholarship. I had to say, oh, but the scholarship is looking important. But I had to put my name down and they give all phone, they give all SIM card because for all the even phone, it was not easy. So they give all our phone, we were having our phone using it in the SIM card. 1 year they started sending all money to benefit our home and our school, helping us. The only person that benefited from the IRISE scholarship from my family. So I actually asked them to help and continue the scholarship for both boys and girls. Because it was not easy for family to enforce school fee. Even at public school, but we have much more activity in the school that we can do. So I want to be grateful to IRISE scholarship that help us today, help me reach the far. And even asking them for even when I finish from school, let them help and continue our project to college level. Because it's not easy to provide money for college.
Thank you, World Bank. Thank you, Ministry of Education. May the living God bless you.
I'm Amna Brahma Sharif, the chairman of the Arabic Business here. I am the chairman for the Islam in this town here. And furthermore, I am the clergy of this clan. I'm somebody that who I'm the head of this clan too. This is my community, this is my house. I tell God thank you for my life and my children and my sisters and also my family. But mostly I tell the RI, thank you for the Liberian government supporting and the work that World Bank has done for in this place here. It brings down to my brother because I will not have the chance to pay all the tuition of my children, of my grandchildren. But the courage of World Bank, the best of my brother go down and really happy of the World Bank that what they are doing there are helping us too much. We are thanking God for that.
The IRISE project was a major project in secondary education in this country for the last couple of years. There were several components that were very successful. First, let me begin with the component that dealt with increasing enrollment of girls in secondary schools, which is the Girls Scholarship, which ran in 7 counties and targeted close to 4,000 girls. That, for the last 4 years, has been responsible for ensuring we raise the number of girls in secondary schools across the country. That component was giving scholarships to girls in the form of grants that was given to them to be able to pay their school fees, to buy their materials, and to be able to, maybe do some small business that will help them stay in school. I would say that component was very, very successful for the fact that across the different counties that project ran, we saw the increase of female enrollment in our schools. That was very major.
Young girls also We're already not going to school. We have cases of high female dropout rate across several counties because the learning environment was not too conducive for the girls. And so, because of the IRISE project, the construction of a public senior secondary school in every educational district that now has a senior secondary school. In fact, even before we could complete the construction of the school annexes, the existing junior high schools didn't allow their students to leave to go to new school. And the students that while we were constructing their building, thereby ensuring that more Liberian children are not being able to attain senior secondary education. The girls also, their enrollment increased. Before the project started, girls' enrollment was discouraging as far in terms of percentage gender parity is concerned. Today, in all of the project intervention counties, especially for the girls' education program, girls are more in senior secondary now than even boys. So I think the next challenge is even how to get boys to encourage them to go back to school. So in short, the increase in access is a very tremendous impact that we can boast of, and that reflects in the cross enrollment rate at the senior secondary level, which is in our educational statistics.
Prior to the intervention, gross enrollment rate at the national level for females in senior secondary school was about 37.7%, while the 7 intervention counties combined, that is, the gross enrollment rate was as low as 13.8%. So the dropout rates of female students at the senior secondary level in the intervention counties were the highest compared to other counties across our country, while only 54% of girls who enrolled at the JSS, that is the junior secondary schools level, went on to complete and transition to a senior secondary school level nationwide. So the case was worse for the 7 intervention counties before the scholarship, with only 15% transitioning to the SSS, that is the senior secondary school, upon completion of the JSS education due to several socio-economic factors that was working against them. Nearly 1 year into the girls' scholarship intervention, the narrative changed significantly. The ratio of girls compared to boys in senior secondary school increased in favor of the girls from 39.2% to 50.8% at the national level, and from 36.6% to 33.2% in the 7 counties covered by the scholarship program. So in the intervention counties, there are more girls in school right now than boys. Gross enrollment rate of females in senior secondary schools increased at the national level from 37.7% to 46.5% within an academic year, while that of the intervention counties, which is Babulu, Grand Cape Mount, Bonny, Bassa, Middlesex, Silo, and Grand Crew, which were the affected counties, rose from 13.8% to 16.3%. So out of the 3,165 girls in secondary schools that have dropped out of school and enrolled back in the secondary school through the scholarship program, at least a total of 2,811, that is 88.8% of them were able to successfully complete their senior secondary education by the help of the project, thus surpassing the results framework and target of 2,400 by 411 girls.
Every girl who enrolled in a public school in these counties enrolled free and was given a grant. Every school year they were given the amount of $270 through mobile money, and that money was intended to help them pay the registration fee, to help them buy their uniform, their books, and whatever is left to do a small business that will help them stay in school. So it was structured in a way where The project also invested in guardian counselors to ensure that these girls have some kind of guardians as they go through their education. The guardian counselor portion of this scholarship was very, very important because girls were not just going to school free and having the opportunity, but they have people there to guide them and to mentor them. So these counselors went through highly intensive trainings to know how to work with these girls and to keep them in the school, because some of the major things that keep girls out of school is gender-based violence, and this gender-based violence cuts across all of our schools. But when we have counselors there who are like an eye for these girls and who these girls can talk to when they have issues, they tend to reduce some of these things. So it was structured not so that girls can just go to school, but that they can have guardians so that they can complete and not be exposed to all the different gender-based issues that they had.
The project wasn't just about scholarships. The Liberia Improving Results in Secondary Education project invested in improving school infrastructure, creating a more conducive learning environment for girls. The construction of new classrooms, libraries, improved sanitation facilities, and especially the introduction of female guidance counselors addressed key barriers to girls' education.
I'm Titi Luis, the guardian counselor for Wemawo Senior High School, located in Babolo County District 3, to be precise, Bama District. I've been working with the IRISE program for the past 3 years now, and it has been challenging, but with the work, we can make it because we're 3. There have been some difficult times with the girls, having them being punctual, but we have been using our skills as counselors to encourage them and make sure that they know the importance of education. And the number have increased lengthily because of the program. Unlike the past years, there were a low number of female and high rate of boys. But since our program came in with the staffing and the counselor being on ground, we have encouraged them a lot and they have increased in number.
I'm Mema Mkone, Guardian Counselor of Basso High School System in Basso County. There are a lot of challenges financially. So by the program coming in, it's brought a great relief to our girls. Some might go do something just to get money to survive. But since the program came in 2022, from the time I came in this county as son at this school, the program has been of very help to the student, the girls. They come to school on time. Even the teenage pregnancies is reducing, because if they don't have money, it will lead them to go and do something out of their way, out of their consent. At the end of the day, they will get pregnant and be dropped out of school. But the program has been a very successful program.
Yes, Julie Debbie Gaga, female guardian counselor at San Astan Public School, Kwenkema County, Olakone District. And I want to say thank you to the ministry and thank you to World Bank, because this IRISE Girls Scholarship really helped the female, because most of them were really not in school, but because of the scholarship they came in school. Some of them are single parents. In the rural area, you will find girls, they are not married, they get children, they don't have the means to go to school. So the scholarship helped them a lot. Most of the students are here that on the scholarship, they live far distance. To even get them is not easy. Some of them live with you nearby villages, and they can leave from there to come to school. So the money that was sent to them, at least it helped them in the process of helping them to come to school. So I would say thank you as a
some doctors call it Akemenzer and commonly known as testimony. Why they by my students, I'm so happy. The reason why you see me smiling like this, working with these people, was a great joy. So I just want to extend my thanks and appreciation to our partners, IRISE. But they came into the educational sector or to sit in class because the money was consistently coming to help them. They bought their textbooks. Anytime they received the money, the honest ones came to my office and said, "Oh, counselor, a dropout, my lady in account." You know, you will see the smile on their faces, and they were consistent. They were always in school because of this money. I consistently talk to them. You got to take your education serious, and they proudly walking out today is a joy to me, even because before them, when I listen to some of the story, they were not in school. Some of them parents had to sell better ball. Some of them fufu. I'm in Grand Bassel. Why did they sell fufu? And the fufu could not even pay their school fees. You know, but this money that World Bank or IRISE consistently send these girls became a help, a great help for them. So I just want to take this time to say thank you so much.
I'm the counselor of Manhattan Public High School. We are grateful to God Almighty for this day, and our appreciation go out there to the World Bank, IRISE Grant, and the Ministry of Education, who thought it wise to think about our girls in the county, because there are too many cases when you come in the county as a counselor. You will hear from them. Some of them will be out of school, they are there seldom, but with the help of the IRISE, our girls remain in school, and most of them have come out of school, and most of them are still in school. They are not out there again.
My name is Alexander Pido, acting principal, CHU Central High School. Well, over the years, first I thank God, thank you for the IRISE project that was brought in Bowman County, most especially at CHU or Central High School. The IRISE project helped me a whole lot by sending more girls or children to CHU school, both AM and PM section. Just imagine that, like what I told one of the interviewers when he came out, and he said, I said that during the WIAC, we have 93 girls from CHU compared to the boys was just something around 84. So I tell you, thank you very much, more especially the World Bank.
Nicholas Abimo, Dean for Student Affairs, Bassa High School System, Buchanan Grand Bassa County. I'm very grateful to the IRISE family for the contribution, the meaningful contribution they have made to our education system in Liberia, specifically Bassa High School in Grand Bassa County, Buchanan. The project is here. We are one of the beneficiaries, and our children here, the females, they are benefiting from the program immensely. And I want to say thank you to the donors. Before the program started, we had a lot of problems with the girls, our girl students, female students, because when they come to school, you observe that the activities are more, and they come to sleep in class while they are sitting in class. They are sleeping, they are tired, exhausted, and we catch difficulties in making them, awakening them, so that they can sit, be alert, and take their lesson. But since the IRISE came with the help, their activities are reduced, and the sleeping in class has reduced. So I know that the money is impacting them. Probably there were other activities that were involved with that were embarrassing them, that used to cause a problem. But now it has reduced. So I want to say thank you to IRISE family.
P. Kayoko, principal of Liberia High School, Zanjo 1, Statutory District, Stano County, Republic of Liberia. Today, I'm overwhelmed to receive the IRISE team concerning the support towards the girl students from 2021 to present. Is of great help towards the improvements of girls' education in Liberia, and we pray that this program won't come to an end, that we continue to encourage our girl students to keep going to school. Since we received this program in JMU High School, our guest children have been encouraged greatly to maintain them in the school because this is a rural setting, and to keep students in school is kind of difficult. So today I'm glad that the RI support being ongoing, and they be helping greatly to seek the development and growth of the girls' educations in Tajuwon, Sino County.
I'm Lawrence Opos, the principal for this institution, Juazon Central High School. I serve as a principal for the institution since 2016. And before IRISE Project came, I always deal with enrollment to see the impact of IRISE Project. Before the IRISE Project came, girls' children in a senior high secondary school is less than 1% of the total enrollment. But since IRISE took over to help the girls' children, we can see a massive improvement in the enrollment drive for the girls' children. Even though some could not complete, but averagely we get some students that were able to go through the IRISE projects and they are in school. Some of them have graduated, and one of the good success stories is that for the first time we get a girl child to pass the WAS with 6 passes completely. Last year is Miriam Shebwe, who benefited from the IRISE project. Now the rest of the girls who are about to take their WAS are determined, because the importance of this project is to improve the secondary school results, and the final aspect can be assessed when they take the WAS examination, and we are encouraging them to do better so that the program can be sustained.
Despite its successes, the Liberia Improving Results in Secondary Education project encountered challenges. These included geographical barriers. Reaching remote areas with limited infrastructure posed logistical difficulties. Cultural norms. Overcoming deeply ingrained societal beliefs that prioritize boys' education over girls required sustained community engagement. Funding limitations. The project faced constraints in securing sufficient funding to meet the growing demand for scholarships and infrastructure development. Teacher capacity. Ensuring adequate training and support for teachers to implement gender-sensitive teaching methods was an ongoing challenge.
You know, we kind of came in towards the end of this project, but what I noticed as a challenge, these girls were being paid through mobile money. Remember, most of these counties are rural counties. Students who are not used to handling telephones or even mobile money, so most of them end up misplacing their phone or the SIM card, and to be able to retrieve that SIM, that's where the major challenge was. Because imagine a girl who's in Grand Crew, for example, and loses a SIM card, where the project office is in Monserrato County. You know, to retrieve that SIM, sometimes they don't receive their little stop in until they're gone 3, 4, 5 months into the school year, because it takes a very long time to get redressed, to get those SIM card retrieved. Even if you retrieve it, you have to communicate that to the project team. The project team have to verify that you have not gotten paid, and they process your payment. So a lot of these girls were not getting the money they're supposed to get on time. It risks them dropping out, because some girls were going to school because it's actually keeping them up. So if a child comes to school and expects that funding and they don't get it, most likely they won't go until they receive that fund. That was one of the major challenges.
Number one challenge was a lot of people benefited, but other students were not benefiting. Some of them were out of campus, they rushed in to sick boys, some of them were sick, and some of them were on this campus, they gave them SIM card, but they could not receive the money. And I even talked some of them at the ministry. At a certain point in time, a girl from the World Bank office told me something. You people, the counselor, allowing the children to eat the money without saying they have received the money. I told her, no. We met these challenges on campus. Some of the girls, good number of them from 10th grade could not receive this money. We consistently took the lesson to the Ministry of Education. A few of them received later, but some of them could not just until they graduated. I personally know some of the challenges, for confidentiality, I might not tell you right now, but some of them went through a lot of things just to get themselves to where they are today.
One of the challenges I really, really had from the time I came up to present, it has not been solved. One of the students by the name of Little Sarah Gray, she never benefited from the scholarship. I kept, encouraging her. I made report to the ministry, and at least when they came here, she filled up form. Whenever they came, she filled up form. That which gone to the ministry. So I hope and pray that the same way her friends benefited the scholarship, that despite her not getting it on time, at least she was able to get it on time.
When I get the promotion to 11th grade, there was nothing. So I stayed rather all again. I go to school. When the folks send the other people money, they should not send all money. But when I was single, they not send money. So that I single back. When we get it, there's promotion to 12th grade again. When I get it money again, they sing black. So that job was after it, there was no way.
My name is student Chimama Chief, Fanny from Junior Public School, District Bonny County, Liberia IRISE. What IRISE did for me, I so appreciate and I'm happy with it. I need to help people to wash, to work for them, and they give me money to help my school because my father is ill. I'm not allowed to. In my 10th grade, I was going to drop from out of school because I started supporting myself at the age of 17. At that time, my father got sick, and I started supporting myself from 7th grade up to 9th grade. I made it. But in my 10th grade, and I think that way, I was not even going to school. One man in the school calling MC, and only one like very long after it for to get on the program. I went to explain my problem to the CEO, the CEO said get there, and then they were able to put my name on the program. In my 10th grade year, I benefited because the man told me I should go anywhere to take money from there to go and register in the school. And I went there, I take money from my intake. I went and registered at my school, then I was going to school. They told me they can send the money. So I returned my money back. I started going to school. I was successful in school. Things around difficult me because I knew the money to make payslip. So I make it during my 11th grade, my 12th grade, not 12. But during my 11th grade, my single got missing all the time. But through the first money, I'll begin business. And I able to sustain myself, to see myself this far. I'm taking my wives. I want to be thankful to God. I want to be thankful to the program. We pray that you will do more for us. Because it's not easy. The self support is not easy. We are going through scratch. So we tell you, thank you, let God be with you and bless you.
Another the challenge was that we spurred guidance counselors to all the public secondary schools, but because of our limitation in oversight and our limitation in monitoring, a lot of these counselors were moving around. So there were counselors not in the places they should have been. So some of these girls was actually going through this process without a counselor. So before we could find out that this counselor is not in somewhere, it may have caused a lot of problems already. So those are some of the challenges that I can recount.
There was no monitoring. We never had a vehicle to visit the counties that were affected by the program. So it gives us a hard time to be ready, monitor the girls. And secondly, cars that we take on the field carry also assessment. When it breaks down, we don't have to pass in those counties.
Discussions around sustainability were held for various interventions. Say, for example, the Girls Scholarship Program, a discussion was held such that the Ministry of Education can be able to continue the Girls Scholarship Program across all public high schools not necessarily giving them the same incentive that the IRISE project funded by the World Bank was given, but at least to make sure girls don't pay tuition at the senior secondary level. Once you enter the senior secondary level for education, you should be able to go free of charge to school. But now, on the scale of what IRISE are doing, IRISE are giving the students about $270 US every year for their upkeep and other things like that. Of course, the government don't have the fiscal space for that, but you can just say all girls, when you reach the senior secondary level in public schools, just go free of charge. You don't have to pay, government will pay the registration fees, and that will encourage to sustain the girls' enrollment across senior secondary schools in Liberia.
Thank you so much. And the sustainability plan is actually in motion right now. One of our requirements of the project was that government will sustain this girls' education policy. We've written the sustainability plan and we've submitted it to the World Bank. The World Bank have reviewed it. I mean, I think they're very happy with it, and the Ministry of Education is moving on with it. So what we have decided to do to sustain this scholarship is to maintain the free education for the girls in the 7 counties in all the public schools. The only difference is the stipend that the World Bank or the IRISE project was providing for these girls. Of course, the ministry do not have a budget for that, but this is what the ministry have decided to do. There are 3 components of our sustainability plan. The first one is to maintain free tuition, free registration. So these girls will go and register. They won't spend anything. It's totally free. The second part of it is we are going to give them some kind of a package, which means the uniform, the book bag, and the shoes that they need, which is being provided by the ministry, so that they don't have the excuse and say, oh, I'm in school, but I don't have book bag, I don't have shoes, so we're providing that. The third component is to continue the mentoring through the guardian counselors, but to add career guardians. You know, so now the guardian counselor are not just mentoring you on female issues, but they're going through career guardians with you. They're helping these girls to realize what they want to do, what they want to be, and they're going to guide them so that they can be able to go the direction that they choose to go. So it's a whole career guidance program that we've created, and we expect that to run in the country. So that's how we intend to sustain it. We're just hoping that the fact that girls won't be receiving this $270 every year, we hope that's not discouraging. We hope that they understand why ministry cannot continue that, because we obviously do not have the funding. But what we are able to do, we hope that is appreciated and more girls are drawn to the secondary schools in these counties.
What I would like for them to do with it is to make sure girls be well monitored. Some of the counties, the girls are now very monitored to the extent that used to leave school as soon as they get to know that we are paying the stipend, they'll come back to school. But if they are well monitored, that will not happen.
Despite the challenges, the Liberia Improving Results in Secondary Education project has made significant strides in improving girls' access to secondary education. The stories of these young women are testaments to the transformative power of education and the importance of international partnerships in fostering sustainable development. The Liberia Improving Results in Secondary Education project is a story of hope and empowerment. It demonstrates that investing in girls' education is an investment in Liberia's future, a future where every girl has the opportunity to reach her full potential.